Hi everybody, Billy Bob here, and it's New Year's Eve, and the sky is blue. But you know what? It's chilly too. It's in the 50s. We got a wind out of the northeast at about 10 miles an hour, so it's chilly. And especially when you're sitting over in the shade watching TV. One might say, why are you sitting in the shade? Well, I guess I could come out here, but I'm going to dress the same. It's chilly. It's Florida. It's summer in Ohio or Indiana or Iowa, but it's not here. It's not here. All right, so it's New Year's Eve. Maybe before I get into the program at hand, I should give you all my admonitions, right? All the things, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. First of all, you should do about what you want to do with certain exceptions. If you've been drinking, don't be driving. If you're not driving, either designate a designated driver, which might be hard on New Year's Eve. And if you don't do that, then you want to get an Uber. But here's the Uber tip or Lyft. Make sure that driver has not been drinking, because we've seen that, right? We've seen accidents around the country where the driver is drunk and he gets people in an accident, sometimes fatally. So don't do that. But it is one of the four, what do they call them? Amateur nights of the year, New Year's Eve. So maybe hang out at home, walk over to a friend's house, do whatever you want to do. Just be safe and because you can't have a happy new year if you're not around to celebrate it. Does that make sense? As I said the other day, it's simple math. This ain't new math, simple math. If you're not around for New Year's, then, if you can't behave on New Year's Eve and stay alive, then you can't celebrate the new year. I knew I could get it out. See what else we got. Errors and omissions. So errors and omissions from yesterday, I posted, I actually did it the day before, the Monday morning quarterback NFL. Well, yesterday was Tuesday. I'm confused. Holy crap. Yeah, today's Wednesday. Oh boy, it's a long week. It's hump day. It's New Year's Eve. Where was I? Errors and omissions. So on my Monday morning quarterback NFL edition, I've omitted my favorite team, the Cleveland Browns. I didn't even talk about them. They beat the Squealers 13-6. Now we want the Squealers to win this week. I did allude to that because they're playing the stinking Ravens. So the Browns got some offense in the first quarter. The defense stayed strong the whole game. They went down enough to get a field goal late, made enough yardage, and they held on 13-6. Do you know Pittsburgh since 2017 is 1-6-1? 1-6-1 in Cleveland Stadium, Huntington Bank, whatever you want to call it, First Energy. I don't know when they changed, but that's what it is. Cleveland Stadium. Pittsburgh 1-6-1. Crazy. So sometimes I feel like when I'm talking about Shedeur Sanders, I need to couch my thoughts. I'm like, well, I think I know what couch means, but I thought I'd look it up for you. Couching your thoughts. Couching is like you're softening up so you don't want to offend somebody. And in the world of Shedeur Sanders, it's not Shedeur, but all the fans, they're offended one way or the other. If people talk too highly of Shedeur, they point out some stats. And if people talk poorly of Shedeur, then they're called a lot of different names, which I won't go into all of them right now. But what I thought I'd share with you, look, Shedeur, he played a good first half, okay? The Browns defense played a full game. Whatever reason, I get it. They got offensive line problems. They got running back. The running backs actually looked pretty good, the backup running backs. But Shedeur, he made a nice long ball to Fannin. Fannin made a nice adjustment, came back, got the ball, rolled over for the only touchdown of the game. I saw somebody said Shador threw a dart. Well, he put it where Fannin could get to it. I don't call that a dart. I call on the hands, like put it right here. That's a dart. Okay. So, but I thought what I would do, and I got these stats that I would give Shador by quarter. So somebody could either just say, yeah, that's fair, Billy Bob, or they would go, oh, we hate you because, first of all, I want the Browns to win. I don't care who the quarterback is. I don't care if it was Deshaun Kaiser or Tim Couch or Brady Quinn, whoever, or Spurgeon Wynn. You remember him in the Chris Palmer era? I want him to win. And I actually was glad that they drafted Shador. I thought they drafted him in a good spot, and I want to see what he did. But here we go. By quarter against the Steelers. First quarter, 5 of 7, 101 yards and a touchdown. Second quarter, 7 of 10, still nice, 63 yards, but the pick, an interception. Here's where the second half gets pretty stale. Third quarter, 2 of 2, great percentage, completion, right? 7 yards. Fourth quarter, 3 out of 4, again, great completion. 15 yards, 1 pick. So there you saw the good and the not so good of Shador. He's a rookie. He's learning. There's some rookies doing a little better. And it's not because they got reps with the first team. They don't get them until they're starting, okay? I didn't mean to get kind of grumpy on New Year's Eve. Straight up, Billy Bob. By the way, you've seen me without a hat probably more in the last few weeks than any other. Well, I thought today I might wear a hat, but, blocks, then you don't see me. So I was going to put it on backwards, and I thought, let's just go topless. No hat. Anyway, all right, so we got errors and omissions. I told you about the weather. If you didn't see last night's live show previewing the Buckeye game and the CFP, the other 3 games that'll be on tomorrow, Buckeyes tonight, 7:30, ESPN from the AT&T Stadium, Jerry's World as they call it. Go back, it's recorded. Even though it was live, it's recorded. So go back before the game. You got plenty of time before the Ohio State-Miami game. And you can listen and watch. You can listen if you don't want to see us. You can watch us too. Our assessment, and I got my friend and expert, the OHIO podcast, the Podfather, Biggie Pods, Eric Boggs, and he was my special guest. He always adds a lot to the program, a lot. So I know people that watch love him. Go back and check that out. It's a little over about an hour and 10 minutes long, but it's all football. So, and 2 pretty handsome guys. Let's see. We got that, the Ohio podcast last night preview. Lastly, if you're out and about, so if you're out and about in Southwest Florida, you can go to Captain Kurt's in Siesta Key, or on Siesta Key, official game watch of the Ohio State Alumni Club, but anybody can go. Get there early, and as I told you, if you're drinking, get a DD, or an Uber, or a Lyft. But go up there. If you're further south, you can go down to Naples to Harold's Place, and huge tiki bar, massive tiki bar, right by the pool. You can watch the game there. If you're in Central Florida, check out the Central Florida Alumni website. I can't remember that. I know they switched around a couple times. They're meeting in a couple different spots. And if you're in Cleveland or the Cleveland area, you can go to the Strongsville, kind of Middleburg Heights area, go to Buffalo Wild Wings on Pearl Road, and go see Dwayne Smith and the Ohio State Buckeyes there, the alumni group there. They actually have members of the alumni band playing at intermissions and commercials and halftime. And I don't know if Barbara will be there. I met Barbara when I met Barbara and Dwayne when I was up earlier this year to watch a game. And but Barbara's like 97 or 98 years old, so she may not be there for a late game. So anyway, on that note, Have a great, happy New Year. Be safe. Make sure you're able to see the new year tomorrow. That's what I got. America, land of the free because of the brave. Stay focused, America. Billy Bob, peace out. Go Bucks.